Scene script. Have you ever wondered how much technology has shaped the politics we know today? In the beginning, politics was a game played out in town squares, in parliament halls, and across the printed page. But with the dawn of the 20th century, a new player entered the arena: technology. The advent of radio and television created a seismic shift in the political landscape, making politics a more immediate and intimate part of people's lives. Imagine the scene. It's the early 30s, and families are huddled around their radios, hanging on to every word of President Franklin Roosevelt's fireside chats. For the first time, the leader of the free world is a regular guest in their living rooms, speaking directly to them. Technology has made politics personal. Fast forward a few decades to the 60s, and television is the new king. The Kennedy-Nixon debates, the first ever televised presidential debates, are a landmark moment. Suddenly it's not just what the candidates are saying that matters, but how they look saying it. A confident, telegenic Kennedy triumphs over a visibly nervous Nixon. The medium has become an essential part of the message. It's clear that technology has not just changed the way we receive political information, but also the way politicians communicate their messages. The impact of these early interactions between technology and politics was profound, shaping the course of political events and redefining the relationship between leaders and the led. But this was just the beginning. The advent of the internet in the late 20th century would further revolutionize politics, introducing new platforms for debate and creating new opportunities for engagement. As we moved into the digital age, the marriage of technology and politics deepened even further. The story of technology's impact on politics is a tale of continuous evolution, where each new advancement brings fresh challenges and opportunities. It's a story that continues to unfold today, as we navigate the complexities of the digital age. The internet, a game changer in many fields, and politics was no exception. This vast network of computers, a marvel of the late 20th century, became the lifeblood of modern politics, giving birth to an era where politicians could reach out to their constituents in real time and on a global scale. The internet brought an unprecedented level of transparency and accessibility to the political arena. It wasn't just about the ability to send emails or create websites, it was about the opportunity for politicians to directly interact with voters, bypassing traditional gatekeepers like news outlets or party bureaucracies. Suddenly, a candidate's speech could reach millions in minutes, a campaign video could go viral overnight, and a single tweet could spark an international conversation. And then there was social media, a phenomenon that further transformed the landscape of politics. Social media platforms like Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram became the new town halls, the modern-day soapboxes from which politicians could rally their supporters and debate their opponents. One of the key turning points was the Obama campaign in 2008. The young senator from Illinois and his team harnessed the power of social media in ways never seen before. They built a grassroots movement online, engaging millions of supporters, raising unprecedented amounts of funds, and ultimately propelling Obama to the presidency. It was a watershed moment, demonstrating the power of the internet and social media in shaping political outcomes. But it wasn't just about campaigning. The internet also transformed the way policies were made and implemented. Open data initiatives, online consultations, and e-petitions became integral parts of the democratic process, making governance more participatory and inclusive. As we move further into the 21st century, technology's grip on politics tightened. The digital revolution had set the stage for the next wave of change: big data and artificial intelligence. The game was about to get even more interesting, and the stakes even higher. Big data and AI, terms that seem straight out of a sci-fi movie, are now the reality of political campaigns. Just as spacecrafts once only existed in the realm of fiction, the political landscape is undergoing a similar revolution. And much like those spacecrafts, big data and artificial intelligence are propelling us into uncharted territories. Big data, this vast ocean of information, is being harvested and harnessed by political campaigns. It offers an insight into the complex tapestry of voter behavior, preferences, and inclinations. It's like having a crystal ball that can predict the future, but instead of magic, it's powered by algorithms and analytics. Artificial intelligence, on the other hand, is the wizard wielding this crystal ball. It sifts through the colossal amounts of data, identifying patterns and tailoring messages that are then delivered to voters. It's as though each campaign can whisper directly into the ear of every voter, delivering a message that resonates personally. Yet, like any powerful tool, it's not without its controversies. Remember the Cambridge Analytica scandal? It was an eye-opening example of how this technology can be misused. Personal data was harvested on an unprecedented scale and used to influence the 2016 US presidential election. This scandal served as a stark reminder that, while technology has the potential to enhance democracy, it can also be weaponized to undermine it. And so we find ourselves living in a world where the boundary between sci-fi and reality is becoming increasingly blurred. The tools we once only dreamed of are now at our fingertips, and they're reshaping the political landscape in ways we're still trying to understand. However, amidst the controversies and the uncertainties, one thing is clear. The impact of technology on politics isn't a fleeting trend. It's not a wave that will crash and then recede. No, it's a tide that's here to stay, forever transforming the shore of our political landscape. As we look into the future, one thing is clear: technology's impact on politics is here to stay. So where does this leave us? What does the future hold for politics in this age of rapid technological advancement? As we step into the future, we can anticipate a surge in the use of artificial intelligence, or AI. AI might become the new campaign manager, analyzing big data to predict voter behavior, craft personalized messages, and even respond to queries in real time. Imagine a future where AI-powered chatbots engage with voters, answering their queries and concerns with the precision of a seasoned politician. But with every technological leap, there's a potential pitfall waiting. The rise of AI also brings the alarming possibility of deepfakes in political campaigns. For those unfamiliar, deepfakes use AI to create hyper-realistic videos of people saying or doing things they never did. Picture a world where a deepfake video could swing an election, where seeing is no longer believing. And let's not forget the looming specter of cyber warfare. As politics increasingly moves online, so does the battlefield. Cyber warfare in politics could range from hacking emails to infiltrating secure databases, and even spreading disinformation. The integrity of our elections could be at stake, with invisible armies clashing in the digital realm. Technology is also likely to democratize politics further. We could see a future where blockchain technology, the backbone of cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin, is used to create secure, transparent voting systems. It could eliminate voter fraud and ensure every vote is counted accurately. But of course, these are all possibilities, glimpses of a future that may or may not come to pass. The only certainty is change. As we move further into the digital age, the intersection of politics and technology will continue to evolve in ways we can't even imagine today. Whatever the future holds, it's clear that technology will continue to play a defining role in shaping politics. From AI campaign managers to deepfake election scandals, from cyber warfare to blockchain voting, the future of politics in the digital age is a thrilling, albeit unpredictable journey. Strap in, folks, it's going to be one heck of a ride. Technology and politics, a double-edged sword, isn't it? As we've journeyed through the evolution of technology's impact on politics, we've seen the tremendous potential it holds. From its dawn, the internet and social media have ushered in a new frontier of accessibility and transparency. Imagine from the comfort of your home, you can now engage in political discourse, access information about policy proposals, and even cast your vote. This level of accessibility was unheard of a few decades ago. It's a democratization of politics, allowing more voices to be heard and more opinions to be considered. And let's not forget the transparency. With politicians now having direct communication channels, we can get a clearer view of their policies, their thought process, and their character. It's like having a backstage pass to the political theater, offering a level of insight that was once reserved for insiders. But this sword, as sharp as it may be, has another edge. With the rise of technology comes the risk of misinformation. The same platforms that amplify voices can also spread falsehoods at an alarming rate. Unverified information can sway public opinion, distort realities, and even influence election outcomes. Then there's the issue of privacy. As we live more of our lives online, we leave digital footprints. These traces can be used to create incredibly detailed profiles of our political leanings, our beliefs, and our fears. This information in the wrong hands can be used to manipulate public opinion and undermine the democratic process. As we navigate this complex landscape, it's important to remember that technology is just a tool. It's how we use it that will shape the future of politics.